Thursday, January 17th, 2019. Welcome to another edition of News in Depth. I am Ramesh Jairam. Good evening. Here are the news in detail. AFC says Charandas Prasad's action was a betrayal. Here is Royston Drakes with this report.
Alliance for Change Chairman Kemraj Ranjithan said that expelled AFC Member of Parliament Charandas Prasad's no confidence vote was a betrayal. Ramjitan was speaking at an AFC press conference on Wednesday. He said up until the last minute, Prasad complimented him on his presentation on the motion, then dropped the ball.
Even the day when we voted the no confidence, Mr. Agabe, after we adjourned to have meals, he came to me and indicated, Kemraj, you did a wonderful speech, you proper knocked them down heavy. And next thing he did what he did. It's obviously, taken us, as I said, blindsided her. So that is what the assessment is being made, that he's obviously done a wrong here. It is treachery and it was betrayal.
He strongly believes that Charandas Prasad did not vote with his conscience.
The party restates its position that it feels betrayed by the vote on December 21st of Charandas, and it is now evident that it was not a conscience vote, but that much more was at play. And of course, we are going to hear soon, I think, from the police.
The story first broke by news source with a text message between Prasad and a so far unnamed gold dealer. In that message, Prasad used cash rip in a text referring to gold. While all this information is made public, Prasad has maintained that he voted with his conscience and he was never bribed to vote. He, however, later admitted that he was making inquiries about the purchase of $1 million in gold, but said he was doing so on his client's behalf. Just recently, Commissioner of Police Leslie James said that Charandas Prasad investigation is a matter of national security.
Irish village man charged with carpenters' murder. Here are details in this report.
28-year-old Govindra Prasad was remanded to prison when he made his first appearance on Wednesday at the number 51 Magistrates Court. He was charged with the murder of 21-year-old Navindradat Bawan of number 70 Village Quarantine when he appeared before Magistrate Alex Moore. The young carpenter was found lying face down on the road by his uncle Mohammed Nardeen. He was clinging to life when he was rushed to the Skeldon Hospital, where he was pronounced dead on arrival. During investigations, the suspect allegedly admitted to striking the now-dead man, but insisted it was an accident, since the blows he dealt Bawan was not severe in his estimation. Bawan's uncle also told this newscast that after his nephew left home, the suspect came in search of him twice and threatened to kill him, saying he was giving $5,000 to purchase alcohol but never returned. He added that the accused made good on his threats. The matter was transferred to the Springlands Magistrates Court and set for February 21st.
More news on the other side of the break.
Hey, looky there. Let me go techie boots.
Boots? No, man. I ain't gonna get locked up teeth in them big stinky 30-second hand boots. Plus, it can be more cheaper online. And don't got my favorite color, pink. Let me go on.
Online shopping. Cheaper, faster, better. Passback.
Caribbean rice from the lush rice fields of Guyana straight to your home. Caribbean rice, our people, our rice.
Welcome back. Officials should adapt a zero-tolerance approach to abandoned and parked vehicles on the roadways. Here is that story.
Abandoned and parked vehicles along the shoulder of the public road in Berbice continues to pose a significant threat to life and limbs. These types of machinery have been parked on the corner of the quarantine roadway for years, mostly by rice farmers and mechanics, and have contributed to a number of fatal accidents, according to Prime Minister's regional representative, Gobin Harbajan. He also stated that farmers need to be more responsible and have alternative parking for their farming equipment.
They will junk this machine and leave it on the road to rot, and vegetation will take over. It is a hazard. 2 women died from Crabwood Creek. Now, and then you have earlier night, there was another accident where the guy hit the parked tractor. My contention is if these equipments were not there, at least the driver would end up in the trench.
Further, he said, these old vehicles are an eyesore. Harbajan explained that he has been fighting to have this issue addressed for over 13 years, but the agencies have been playing the blame game.
I'm calling on the farmers in general, especially the rice farmers, and all these heavy-duty machine owners that park on the road, not to use the public road as your perfect parking lot. No, it's not your parking lot. Please, if you can, you have second or third lot, put it there. If you don't get used for this machine, call the scrap dealer, sell them, get some money. I think the Public Infrastructure Ministry should look at it. If the people refuses to remove these things, impose a hefty fine and send a strong message that this will be zero tolerance.
He also spoke of government's efforts to ensure the roadways are safer with the installation of hundreds of streetlights across Berbice.
That stress occurs fairly often in life and that prolonged stress can have a negative effect on your physical and mental health. Meet Jack.
I was stressed, so I finally decided to tell my friend Mark about it. He shared with me the helpline numbers to seek counseling. I was hesitant because I never thought that I would be in a position to share my story about my mental health. I eventually called, and the counselors they put me onto were very friendly and professional. I went to his office, and over time, I learned how to cope and manage my stress. The service was professional and confidential. I would recommend it to anyone who might be facing their own problems.
You may be facing challenges that keeps you from enjoying the things you love, but that's okay. Help is available. Talk with a trusted counselor on the helpline 223-0001 600-7896 or 623-4444.
A man's beer.
And finally, on tonight's news, DJs and entertainers in Georgetown met with ministers to discuss housing matters. Here is more in this report.
For years, they have created an impact in the entertainment field, and in some cases, their contributions and impact on the lives of young people go unnoticed. Now, most of Guyana's top DJs and entertainers were given a seat at the table with 2 government ministers with the focus on housing. The meeting was facilitated by Junior Natural Resources Minister Simona Brooms, who some time back realized that entertainers have a pivotal role to play, not only in the entertainment industry. Minister within the Ministry of Communities, Valerie Adams Yearwood, was overwhelmed by the initiative and already see ways that through the entertainment industry collaboration can be made. The DJs are heartened by the outcome of the meeting and believes that people are starting to give them the recognition.
I believe it's not only important, it's in recognition of persons who've made a contribution and have their documents and would like to have a land so they can get a house or get a house for their families. These are progressive young people who are, well, not young in all instances, but relatively young, who make a contribution to Guyana. And to some it may look as though, oh, they're just musicians or they only play music and all of that. But they do provide services, and this is how they feed their families, you know. And sometimes, speaking with many of them, they felt as though no one was looking into it for them, you know. And so they feel much better now, knowing that the process has been initiated and moving along. Nothing untoward, but moving along, and someone recognizes that DJs and selectors, they have families and they need homes as well.
I think this initiative is really great for entertainers and also DJs, as you know, we can impact other young people in society to get their own house and lands and stuff like that and apply for it. So I think it's a really great initiative by the government of Guyana and also through the ministries helping entertainers to help young people to aspire to create and get their own stuff.
And that has brought us to the end of tonight's newscast. Remember to visit our website www.rdproductiongy.com, Facebook or Instagram for details on these and other stories. Join us again tomorrow for another edition of News in Depth. I am Ramesh Jairam saying good night.